So I started playing violin when I was 11 years old in 6th grade. At my middle school, you had to take a music class. I picked violin, and it just kind of picked up from there. I first started busking when I was a freshman in high school. I was 14 years old, and it was the 2016 A-Day game. And I had nothing to do that day, and so I just took my violin and went out to the university quad and went under a tree and started playing pop tunes and a couple folk tunes and all that. And a couple of people put money in there. When I'm playing on the street, I usually use my electric violin because for the loop pedal stuff that I do, I beat on the bridge of the violin for percussion. You are not supposed to do that on an acoustic violin. You don't have to worry as much about causing minor damage to the electric violin, and you could just go ham on it. Electric violin is easier in that you do not have to worry about projection or contact point because it's electric and amplified, and so whatever sound, it's just going to come out. With acoustic violin, real violin, you have to put a lot more effort and time into how you're playing and the weight of your bow and the speed of it. Dynamics matter a lot, and it's also just a very different sound. So the reason busking in Tuscaloosa for me is different is because I'm one of the only buskers here. Medium-sized cities can have busking environment, but for whatever reason, Tuscaloosa just doesn't. So game days and maybe a concert in Government Plaza in downtown, those are when times are packed, when streets are packed, and that's when you could make some money doing that. But those times are so rare or only happen at a certain point in the year that I don't think you could facilitate a sustainable busking environment. But for me, I can just go on the strip Friday and Saturday nights because I know those are the nights where I'll be more likely to get some money. So the reason I enjoy busking so much is because of the intimacy that you have with the audience. But you get to meet all kinds of new people. Even if it is a little bit cringy, you get to meet new people that you otherwise wouldn't have met, and you get to build your confidence while you're doing it. If I were to give somebody who's just starting out, wanting to busk, if I were to give them advice, it would probably be know your environment, know when people are going to be around town. Obviously have a long list of repertoire, and don't be afraid. Because when you're afraid, then you're just not going to do it. Saying that you can't just means that you're never going to do it. Once you start performing, then you will be a lot more comfortable in your skin, and you will have a receptive audience, and it won't really matter. So just don't be afraid and know your environment. And the reason I bring the sunglasses is, Alabama's kind of sunny, but I also wear these at night, and that kind of goes along with the character of my busking performance. You know, when I put on the hat and sunglasses and just play, I'm WillTheBusker, and I can go with full confidence and play for 2.5 hours on the street and talk to all these people and meet all these people, and sometimes they'll remember me, but when I take it off and I'm just walking around, then I'm Will, and I'm just living that normal life of a journalism student. When I'm WillTheBusker, I'm a little bit more adventurous. I always bring my hat and my blue sunglasses. The reason I bring my hat is because